Wendy Williams' son has expressed concern over his mother's alcoholism and says her team has caused her disease to spiral to a near-fatal extent. Kevin Hunter Jr. spoke about his ailing mother with the U.S. Sun, and accused Wendy's inner circle of taking advantage of her wealth, fame and inability to make sound decisions due to her battle with severe alcoholism. "I know there are all sorts of things happening that I know in her right mind she would never agree to," Kevin said. "As hard as it is seeing her being taken advantage of, I know that if I'm making sure she, as a person, is okay, that is the important thing. Because eventually, she's going to realize the craziness that's been going on." The controversial TV host was placed under guardianship last year due to her declining health and mental state, with the U.S. Sun recently reporting that Williams had been hospitalized in New York due to health concerns. "What's been made more important by the people around her is that while her health may not be great, she needs to keep on earning income, and in my opinion that should not be a priority at all. And whoever has been hired, they are taking advantage of someone who needs to get better," Kevin said. Williams lived with Kevin in Florida from late 2021 to spring 2022, during which time he said he tried to encourage her to eat healthier and exercise more, even taking her to restaurants that didn't serve alcohol. Yet the toll that alcohol takes on his mother is way worse compared to most people. "I know the rate that she uses alcohol isn't like a normal person, and we've spoken about it," Kevin continued. "I've said, this is one thing where you don't know how to approach it normally, and that's fine. And it's gotten to a point where yes, it could have that effect that it might be fatal because it affects her way worse than a normal person since it stays in her system." Kevin added that despite her best efforts to get help, her team often swoops in while she's alone and distracts her. "There are a lot of people who are very aware that there is an issue with her drinking, and how that issue may be helped, but I think these people are taking advantage of it while allowing it to play out to make it look like they aren't causing the issue," he said. "They had her in a position where she was agreeing to a lot that she shouldn't have. When I heard that, that turned me off. In trying to attempt to know what everyone's intention is around her, at first, I was like, okay, this is the team she wants to have around. But once I heard that she was agreeing to stuff around her rehab, I thought, well, okay, they are taking advantage." He added, "I feel that when it comes to people wanting to help her, a lot of it is coming from a stance of, okay, she's alone now. Let's try to see how we can make her act the way we want her to act, or if we can kind of control the rate at which she's handling herself." Williams was most recently spotted bar hopping in April, which her manager said was to celebrate her forthcoming TV projects and other opportunities. Kevin noted that his mom's team has completely given up on her well-being and often gives her the green light to drink. "They're just putting their hands up. When someone's hired help, it's very easy to just allow certain things to play out," he said. "I never want to shame anybody, but in terms of asking if that person is there so that my mom can be the healthiest person and have a long career, stuff like that, they aren't in it for that. They are just there for the here and now." He clarified, "I don't want any of this to come across that I am mad at anyone. They don't know the situation fully, and there are times when she does talk that she may sound coherent enough, and they may think, okay, she just wants to have fun. And for that reason, I will never have hate, even with the hired help. Everyone is just trying to take care of themselves, it is what it is."